Hey, what's up guys? This is going to be the second week of S10.2, your winter training program. Today we're going to be practicing a lot of manipulation moves, and as we go along I'll kind of tell you when you'll use it in the game, because sometimes it can get a little confusing to when you would or would not use it. So let's get started. Alright guys, so for the first 2 minutes of your training session you're going to be doing toe touches. Well, 30 seconds of toe touches, 30 seconds of recovery, 30 seconds of toe touches, 30 seconds of recovery. Remember, these are going as fast as you possibly can, kind of get a little bit of cardio going. You guys know how to do toe touches, so I don't really have to demo all for you. Just make sure you're keeping the ball in one place, head up, just tapping the top of the ball. And with that, we'll move on. Quick reminder on toe touches, they get even more important as you get older, so don't forget how important they are. It just helps your muscle memory, foot speed to the ball, being able to get your foot to the ball that much faster than the other guy. So let's move on. Alright, so 2 minutes into your session, you're going to do what I call ball manipulation, just with the inside of your foot. And you guys have never done this before, so this is actually where you need to pay attention and take it really slow. So just kind of start with an open stance, your right foot on top of the ball, and this is kind of what it's going to look like. You're going to roll the ball outwards, and at first a lot of you guys are going to want to plant your foot, and when you do this, the move isn't complete, so take it outside and then fight to keep your foot up, and before your foot touches the ground, push it back toward yourself. So just always in control. It's one motion, it's not out and kick back in. It's foot never leaves the ball. Totally in control. Just to add to that, that's going to take up another minute of your training session, and it's not a rigorous activity, so you don't get any recovery for that. We just go right into ball manipulation with the outside of your foot, which is going to be the same kind of technique, only you push away at the outside of your foot instead. And this is going to be the same thing. You want to fight to keep your foot off the ground. Do not plant your foot, or it's going to kill the move. And also with this, when you put your foot to go and take the ball away, if you keep your foot flat, the ball's going to roll right over your foot. So you have to keep your toe down like your laces with them locked so that you can actually explode away and complete the move. So if your left foot, it kind of looks like this. Then just take a touch with your opposite foot, do it with the other foot. Go ahead, you guys haven't done this before, so take it nice and slow. Just inside, outside, just stop it. If you need to, just completely stop. Get set up. Inside, explode away. With the foot that you have planted, you take a step out, and the defender's going to think that you're trying to run this way, and that you're just rolling the ball with them, but you're actually springing off this front foot. So the defender's momentum is going the opposite direction, and that just completes the move. So go ahead and take this nice and slow. Remember, with your last foot, you kind of kick it back to your other foot. Nice and fluid. And that's it for that move. Alright, so this is just a reminder, after toe touches, that takes up 2 minutes of your training session. Ball manipulation inside takes up another minute. Ball manipulation outside is another minute, so you have 4 minutes, and then you get a 30-second recovery. So now we are at the 4 minutes, 30-second mark, and the next move we're going to be doing is a V variation. That's only with the inside of your foot. So, for example, with my left foot, I'm going to be drawing it back, taking a little hop, and pushing out with the same foot. So it's inside to inside, just to draw away from the defender, open up to the field. And to exaggerate this move, you want to hop back and pop your hips. Because if I just go like this, if I don't pop my hips, then I'm limited to where I can go. But if I take that hop, I get all this extra space, and the defender's still over here. So draw back, pop your hips. drop back, pop your hips. Again, it doesn't have to be super fast at first. It's going to kind of seem fast because you have to pop your hips, and that hop is going to make it speed up a little bit. But just try to make it as fluid as you can. Again, you're not doing this as fast as you can. Just keep it in your little space. So over tighten your area you have. As you get good, try and keep your head up. Take a peek over your shoulder. See the space before you get into it. And that's all we need for that move. Alright, so after that move, carry that on for a minute, and then you get a 30-second break. And then this next one I call the pullback race car track. So instead of doing a pullback where you aren't looking at the ball and you spin the opposite way, that's not how you want to do a pullback. You want to do it with your body so you can see the field as you go. And it's the pullback race car track because each foot gets 1 minute, and you pull it, you stop it, because at this point when you stop it, you can see the field. You could potentially take it inside or outside, but with the pullback race car track, you stop it, you take it forward, same right foot, pull it back, stop it, push forward for your left foot, opposite foot, pull back, stop it, plant, push forward, stop it, pull back, stop it, plant, push forward, pull back, stop it, plant, push forward. And then when you're ready to switch feet after a minute, no recovery, because it's not that rigorous. Pull back, stop it, push forward. Pull back, stop it, push forward. And with your non-dominant foot, this kind of seems kind of awkward, because you're going to want to pull back with your right foot if you're right-footed, left foot if you're left-footed. Just fight yourself, keep focused. Remember, we're always turning with our body. Once you get kind of good at it, go ahead and take a peek over your shoulder so you see the space before you approach the space. You're stopping it, so if there really was a defender closing on you and you didn't see him when you took a peek, you still have control of the ball. Nothing ahead of you, go ahead and take touching the space, peek, stop, touching the space, peek, stop, touching the space. So go ahead and do that as slow as you like. You guys haven't done this before. Just nice, slow reps with good form. Alright, so at this point we're at the 8-minute mark in our S10.2 for week 2. Go ahead in the last exercise, make sure you're doing 1 minute with your right foot, 1 minute with your left foot. I know I covered that, just kind of a reminder. Since we hit a lot of new material during this week 2, go ahead and take the last 2 minutes as a reflection period, set up one more personal goal for the season. I know you already have one personal and one team goal. Just go ahead and take 2 minutes, make one more, and be ready to share them at practice if you need to. I look forward to seeing you next week.